topic of how narcissists versus empaths, and how certain codependency and certain things within ourselves attract these negative and toxic beings, even to the point where it could be either sociopath or even psychopaths. So, even through my own human journey and experiences coming here, I've always felt a sense of being able to tap into and feel certain things. And with that being said, other people, we are all human beings and also spirits, but spirits that are having a human journey. So basically, we tend to, like a moth to a flame, are attracted to certain high vibrations. So as an empath, you are a natural born healer. You are a natural born empath. You are a natural born light being that vibrates on a different frequency. And you're going to be noticing certain ways that you seem to be like that by if you had a childhood where you always kind of felt like you needed to be by yourself after being around certain people, or high intense situations where you just need to clear and kind of see exactly how to refocus and rebalance yourself. Or you're very intuitive if you can see that somebody is either hurt and you can know like something's just off. Let me go talk to them. Let me go ahead and console them. So those are certain traits of a natural born empath or light being. As being said so, certain light beings have more higher tap into spirituality, such as indigo children's. Okay, so that's something to relate into your own childhood being as well. So you just had multiple experiences where you kind of knew you were different, and you kind of knew you were on a different journey or path, and that you always just want to help and aid or see the best in certain people, even if your gut is telling you certain things where you just know, something is off. But I'd rather give the person or the being the benefit of a doubt instead of being cynical and, just kind of like F it towards certain people, because you just always have that nice intention towards, okay, there's got to be some type of good. And that is true. There's a yin and yang of good and bad energy within every certain being. But certain people seem to vibrate on a lower spectrum where they exhibit these narcissistic, toxic, manipulative, and even harmful physical, emotional, and mental abuse towards others to feed. Okay, and that is known as an energy vampire. An energy vampire is attracted to certain high vibrational frequencies, or even sometimes what they think would be very good for them, such as alcohol, partying, work addiction, just certain things just to kind of get that high, to get that next fix. Okay, so why as empaths are we more towards and drawn to these lower vibrational people or beings? The reason why being is, as a spirit, I do have a firm belief that we choose to come onto this earth. We even choose sometimes to, upon being with our human experiences, there are certain spirits as babies that don't live long, that certain choose cancers. There's a choice in everything, even if it's painful, that we may die prematurely through accidents, and even to have these experiences through these narcissistic, sociopathic, and psychopaths. So why would we choose these bad things? Why would we choose something that we would know that would hurt? And why would we choose this form of codependency? Well, if you're here and watching this video, then you are on the work of spiritual journey and also moving forward through your spiritual awakening. So in this fact that you are tapping into your knowing and yourself, you've actually agreed to have these experiences in order to redevelop and reincarnate certain past mistakes that happened in your previous lives. So basically, in your previous lives, you needed to fix something. You needed to know something. So let's say, for instance, you were a parent, okay? You're a parent that didn't know how to show certain love, didn't know how to express themselves. And that was due to the fact that you had a previous energy that you chose as a parent that wasn't able to really develop that sense of unconditional love. So it was just only conditional. So you move onto that path of always repeating a cycle. So you may, at this point, come as a child in your next journey to be associated with a narcissistic parent or narcissistic energy in order to heal and kind of see as to, maybe there's something that I need to fix within myself. What lesson should I be learning? Why am I reliving certain things and traits? Where that is your karmic past and karmic energy that you're receiving and doing as of now. Okay? So it's until you can learn that lesson, until you can right your wrongs, this is what's happening in this position that you're going through now. So let's say in the previous lifetime you had some codependency issues. So through that codependency, you're learning to, okay, I'm going to be attracted to someone who I think would be able to give, to be able to heal, to be able to fix me. And it's the same repetitive cycle. So now you're finding out, okay, this time I'm waking up. This time I know better within myself to not go the same recurrent pattern. There's something in my gut that I can feel within my intuition. Something doesn't feel right. I'm going to snap out of it. And I know my self-worth and have my self-love. As empath, we always want to give, heal, and save. Yet, who's going to save us or take care of us or love us? So through that awakening and through that journey and even through that traumatic experiences, we have to learn how to set boundaries. How to set boundaries within ourselves so that others cannot always take. But it's got to be healthy boundaries. Because with everything through life, it is about balance. So instead of blocking yourself from true intimacy, true love, and just giving up, you have to set up healthy boundaries by saying, I forgive the person that's hurt me. I forgive for not allowing myself to go with my intuition or my feelings that I felt that I knew was incorrect in moving forward with this being. Okay, so that's kind of like a little brush through of, because it's a huge topic, even with the spirituality of reincarnation, even like, for instance, just to brush back on the fact, as I stated, how, why would we choose to be with certain people, or why would we choose death? Why would we choose sickness if we're supposed to be spirits that are having a human experience? Even through the sadness and the loss of losing your soul or your spirit after having a premature human journey, and let's say, for instance, you're a child and you decided to come to these parents that needed to learn a lesson and they lost you as a newborn, that's going to bring that spirit to move forward, to know how to accept certain loss. Even it can move forward in the future for them to be advocates of a certain cancer or something that was needed for that human spirit, who are your parents, to actually become and evolve better through their human journeys. So it's a karmic cycle of us helping one another to learn lesson, even if it's through pain. Okay? And even through our egos, like, we develop that through the human journey. So it's not like we're going to be nitpicky and like, I'm going to go with this. Oh, I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to go towards the money and not the poverty, or become destitute in India. It's basically the vibration or the lessons that we need to learn as to why we're coming here, to learn certain things and to live out certain things that are planned within our contracts, our soul contracts, our destinies, and basically in the stars. go back on the empath versus narcissist. So that kind of tick-and-tack play and that kind of disorder is not you, it's within them. It's their lesson that they haven't yet noticed, okay? And I'm going to share something personal too as well, and as to why I'm making this video and to brush up on that topic. I had a karmic, which I'm going to state as karmic, who I really thought was my soulmate. The intuition was there, the chemistry, the just knowing, like, I've known this person. There's some type of love, there's some type of instant care that I knew about the person and that I recognized, but at the same time it just wasn't meant to be, because this person did not meet my vibration. Okay, I was here, they were here, and they decided to be a low vibrational human journey of being a workaholic, of, I don't want to say sell their soul, but in a sense sold out for material things, and cared about money and cared about things that could give that instant gratification of lust to fill up a void. And this person did come to a traumatic experience as a child and within their childhood, so they were still at this type of level, and as an adult had tantrums. One of the narcissistic traits of this tantrum: gaslighting, multiple just erratic behaviors, very conditional. If you're a good girl, if you're a good woman, if you do this, if you cook, if you clean, I'm gonna show you some type of affection because you're giving to me. Oh, you should compliment me on this. You should do this, do this, do this. Take. So that's kind of like the vibration of the difference, and that kind of led me to like, okay, if I'm here and I'm doing my spiritual journey, and I know intuition said, I know you could be capable, because he had some gifts too, but they were just on top and very murky, his energy. If I'm here and I'm knowing that, yes, I'm going through certain things, even my parents, who you're reminding me because of that low vibrational experience and familiarity of that, of always taking, and me giving, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to break free from that cycle and move forward, even if it hurts. No more codependencies, no more giving, no more taking care of you or people outside of me. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to learn. I'm going to just end this. No more of this. Cutting the ties, cord cuttings, that's it. I'm ahead of that. So yeah, through that experience, through that journey, it really helps gain you a different perspective and a clarity that, yes, we chose to have that experience with that narcissist, with that manipulation, with that sociopath, with that psychopath, due to the fact that we had previous life experience of those traits that the person had reflected within ourselves. And now it's your time to learn, to get a taste of your own medicine, and you can either, with free spirit will, continue to be in that will, or you can cut that will and free yourself and do as much as you can within this human journey to awaken, to give back, to continue to break the cycle. You can, and a lot of people too, I've noticed that have gone through certain abuse, gone through certain cycles, gone through certain addiction. Once they free themselves, they feel like, but how can I help? What can I do? Well, you can do things, and it doesn't have to be extravagant. A lot of people think, oh, I should be famous, I should, definitely find your platform. Use social media. This is 2020 quarantine time. A lot of people are being creative with their platforms, with different medias. So definitely choose that kind of route. Definitely choose that format. But you can do certain things simple. as I go back to the boundaries, like have healthy boundaries, continue to love. Love is a huge vibration. Our heart chakra can vibrate on many, many levels, on many, many things, to which even certain entities or negative entities want to attach, but that's a different subject. But as long as you open your heart and you do each day by giving with healthy boundaries, either by volunteering, by creating art, by complimenting a person, by saying thank you to an essential worker, just little things to move forward, to shine light towards somebody, to love, to have true intimacy with someone, to even just touch and, like be like, hey, a good hand on the shoulder, that's gonna change somebody's day, change somebody's life, and to know that this human experience, this journey isn't done in vain, isn't something that's pointless, and to trigger that person's emotion and recognize of their spirit, of their soul, of what they need to learn as well. Okay? So definitely, in regards to the narcissist and empath, it's the most complex, most scary, most confusing, most complicated and no words relationship there could ever be, but throughout the whole journey and everything, it's something that's needed to bring balance within both people, within both being, to awaken each other's sides. Okay? So definitely, I hope you enjoyed this. I know I just brushed up a bit on a lot of topic, a lot of information, but definitely if you click on this video, then you are on your way to spirituality, and you know exactly what I've just said right here. Or if not, you can continue to learn and grow and do that research and do that intuitive voice that's telling you, hey, like something's just different. I need to learn more. I feel this calling. I feel this voice. I feel inclined to know more about my experiences and my relationships with humans and beings, and just continue to dive in and find out certain things upon yourself. So definitely, thank you so much, my light beings. I love you so much. Sending you good energy. And yeah, definitely feel free. I'm going to be having a pick a card separate video, so definitely fill out after this video. It's going to be in the link below, or you can just go on my channel and see where your pick a card and energy is upon this subject. And I know it's going to be like, you may feel so confused because of all the gaslighting. You may be so confused because you didn't really gone with your gut and gone with your feeling and gone with those red flags that you saw, and you kind of blame yourself. Do not be hard on yourself. You are loved. That was just a lesson that you needed to learn. The minute you let go of that person, the minute you let go of that experience, okay, because when you harbor negative energies and negative experience, it's just going to overshadow what's going to be perfectly planned for your future. Because once you break free of that karmic cycle, okay, the blessings and the flow and all the things that needs to happen, that needed for you to wake up, is going to be coming to you, okay, as soon as possible. There's somebody that's going to love you, that's going to honor you, that's going to give an equal amount towards you, whatever sexuality or whatever your belief is. Like, it is in store for you. It is written, and you've known this too, and that's why you agreed to, hey, I need to fix what I've done in the past, so I can actually break free from that cycle, so I can come back forth into knowing the right way, the healthy way of love, the healthy way of relationships, the healthy way of a beautiful, harmonizing relation and human experience, and how to healthily or consciously, continue that legacy, either through whatever your plans to move forward, to give back and to give forward here during your human experience. So I thank you so much. Love you. And again, I'm going to have a pick card reading on the link below, so definitely watch that as well, okay? Bye.